Hello everyone. Welcome to the mini lecture on electromechanical control technology. Today we will learn about the structure of stepper motors. Next, we will explore the following two topics. Through this lesson, I hope you can accurately describe the main components of a stepper motor and understand the role of each part in the motor's operation. You will also be able to identify and distinguish the three main types of rotors and stepper motors: permanent magnet rotor, variable reluctance rotor, and hybrid rotor, and understand their impact on motor performance. A stepper motor is a type of motor that converts electrical pulse signals into corresponding angular or linear displacements. Each time a pulse signal is input, the rotor rotates a certain angle or moves forward one step. The output angular or linear displacement is proportional to the number of input pulses, and the speed is proportional to the pulse frequency. Therefore, stepper motors are also known as pulse motors. The invention and development of stepper motors are the result of continuous exploration and innovation by scientists. Through scientific experiments and theoretical calculations, they gradually revealed the application of electromagnetic principles in motors, providing a solid theoretical foundation for the design and manufacturing of stepper motors. This spirit of science is something we should all learn from and carry forward. Now, let's start learning the first part, the structure of stepper motors. 1. A stepper motor typically consists of front and rear end covers, bearings, a central shaft, a rotor core, a stator assembly, wave washers, screws, and other components. The stepper motor, also known as a stepping device, utilizes the principles of electromagnetism to convert electrical energy into mechanical energy, driven by coils wound around the stator teeth. Generally, a wire wound in a circular shape is called a solenoid, while the wire wound around the stator teeth in a motor is referred to as a winding, coil, or phase. 2. The performance of a stepper motor, resolution or step size, speed, and torque, is influenced by structural details, which also affect the control methods of the motor. In fact, not all stepper motors have the same internal structure, as the configurations of the rotor and stator vary. 2. The rotor of a stepper motor generally comes in three types. 1. Permanent magnet rotor. The rotor is a permanent magnet that aligns with the magnetic field generated by the stator circuit. This configuration ensures good torque and braking torque. This means that the motor can resist position changes, even if the resistance is not very strong, regardless of whether the coils are energized. The drawback of this solution, compared to others, is lower speed and resolution. The diagram shows a cross-section of a permanent magnet stepper motor. The rotor and stator magnetic poles do not mesh. Instead, the rotor has north and south poles parallel to the rotor shaft. When the stator is energized, it generates electromagnetic pulse. The magnetic rotor aligns with the stator's magnetic field. Another stator is then sequentially energized to move the rotor and align it with the new magnetic field. In this way, the stator is energized in a fixed sequence, causing the stepper motor to rotate by fixed angles. The resolution of a permanent magnet stepper motor can be improved by increasing the number of rotor poles or the number of stator phases. 2. Variable reluctance rotor. The rotor is made of an iron core with a special shape that can align with the magnetic field. This solution allows for higher speeds and resolutions, but typically generates lower torque and has no braking torque. The variable reluctance stepper motor features a toothed, non-magnetic soft iron rotor. When the stator coils are energized, the rotor moves to minimize the gap between the stator and rotor teeth. The design of the rotor teeth allows them to misalign when aligned with one stator. When the next stator is energized, the rotor will move to align its teeth with the next stator. In this way, sequentially energizing the stator results in the rotation of the stepper motor. The resolution of a variable reluctance stepper motor can be improved by increasing the number of rotor teeth and the number of stator phases. 3. Hybrid rotor. This rotor features a special structure that is a combination of permanent magnet and variable reluctance rotors. It has two alternating tooth caps that are axially magnetized. This design allows the motor to benefit from the advantages of both permanent magnet stepper motors and variable reluctance stepper motors, particularly high resolution, high speed, and high torque. Higher performance requirements necessitate a more complex structure, resulting in higher costs. The diagram shows a simplified example of this motor structure. When coil A is energized, one magnetic tooth of the end cap aligns with the S tooth of the stator. The high tooth count allows the motor to achieve small step sizes, with a minimum of 0.9 degrees. Hybrid stepper motors combine the characteristics of both permanent magnet and variable reluctance types. They feature a magnetic coupling rotor that effectively directs magnetic flux to the corresponding positions in the air gap. The rotor has two magnetic cups. One is the N pole and the other is the S pole. The design of the rotor's magnetic cups arranges the north and south magnetic poles in different configurations. Through this lesson, we have gained an understanding of the structure of stepper motors and how different rotor types impact motor performance. Stepper motors have become a vital component of industrial automation, providing precise control, high reliability, and excellent dynamic response. With numerous advantages and widespread applications, these motors are crucial for enhancing productivity and efficiency in various production processes. As control algorithms, miniaturization, materials, and manufacturing technologies continue to advance, the prospects for stepper motors are very promising. Therefore, it is essential for us to maintain ongoing attention and in-depth study in this field. Lastly, please think about this lesson and complete the following exercises to consolidate today's knowledge points and deepen your understanding. That concludes our lesson for today. See you in the next lesson.